Hello, my name is Laura Flores and I will be presenting the hot seat questions 11 through 12 from chapter 4. Hot seat question number 11. Since versus for. Question. I have lived here, blank, 2 years. Should I use since or for to fill in the blank? Answer. The answer is for. I have lived here for 2 years. We use for with quantity of time, and we use since with the name of a time. For tells the duration of something, and since indicates when something began. I have also included the graph from the chapter that provides a little bit more examples. And the distinction between since and for is usually mentioned in high beginner or lower intermediate books. Hot seat question 12. Noun clauses as embedded questions. Question. Can you tell me where Karen lives? My roommate told me that this sentence is wrong because I'm supposed to ask, can you tell me where Karen lives? I thought that I needed to use do, does, did with questions. Answer. Your roommate is correct. Your sentence has two clauses. Independent clause, can you tell me something? This sentence would usually have a simple noun as a direct object. Can you tell me Karen's address? In your example, the direct object is actually a noun clause that asks for information. The normal word order is question word plus subject plus verb. However, the word order is not like that in a question, so we do not use do, does, did as auxiliary verbs here. These questions are usually addressed at the upper intermediate level. First language interference could also affect. Now hot seat question number 13. Another, other, and others. I have a hard time with the word other. Other means one more. So can I say, I need other book now? Or other looks singular, but my teacher said you can use it with plural nouns, like other books. What about others? I thought others is the plural form of other. Other looks plural. So why can't I say others books? When do I use other and when do I use others? Answer. If you want to talk about one thing, you must use another. Your sentence, I need other book is not correct. Book is a singular count noun, and there is a rule in English that a singular count noun must have the articles a, and the in front of it. You could also put words like these, that, my, or her. Learners at all levels have persistent problems with the form of other. Hard seat question 14. Adverb clause. Question. What is an adverb? An adverb clause is a dependent clause, just like an adjective clause or a noun clause, meaning that the clause does not express a complete idea and must be attached to an independent clause to make complete sense. A clause is a group of words that has a subject and a verb, and an adverb clause is simply a clause that functions as an adverb. Therefore, an adverb clause can do just about anything that an adverb can do. The question that adverbs can answer are the same as an adverb clause can answer. Where, when, why, for what purpose, how is it different, and how it is done. This grammar point is usually covered in intermediate or higher courses. Hot seat question 15. Gonna. Informal or formal language. Question. Is gonna okay? If so, when can I use it? Answer. In writing, no, it is not okay. In speaking, sometimes. It can be used in an informal setting, but never in a formal. Hot seat question 16. present perfect tense. Question. Why do people ask me, have you ever eaten sushi? With present perfect tense. Have eaten. When they are asking about the past. Why do you use a tense named present to talk about the past? If you mean present time, then the person has to answer no about the sushi because I see he's not eating sushi. And if he is eating sushi now, I think it would be stupid to ask if they are eating sushi. Do you see my point? Yes, I see your point. We call this verb tense present perfect, but that is because present is used to describe situations that connect the past and the present. Most languages do not have a verb tense that is used like present perfect in English, which is why it is so difficult for students to grasp. Present perfect tense can be used at least 3 different times. Continuing past, indefinite past, and past present connection. Any student who can use these 3 kinds of present perfect with ease is probably reaching advanced proficiency in English. Hot seat question 17. Possessive form. Question. Which is correct? Boys apostrophe or boy apostrophe s? Both are correct, depending on the situation where it is used, but the meanings are very different. The first one, boys apostrophe, means that something belongs to several boys. The second, boy apostrophe s, mean that something belongs to one boy. Both are pronounced exactly the same way. This type of question could be from any proficiency level. Hot seat question number 18. Comparison of adjectives. Question. How do I know when to add er for comparison and when to use the word more? Taller or more tall? Rappier or more rapid? What's the secret trick? We use comparative forms, er and more, to compare two things. There is no secret trick, but there is a relatively easy rule. There are few exceptions, but in general, add er for one-syllable adjectives, tall to taller, and for two-syllable adjectives that end in y, lazy to lazier. All other use more before. Expensive to more expensive. The same rule applies for adding the before the adjective and est after using the words. The most before the adjectives. This question was probably asked by an intermediate learner. Hot seat question 19. Do versus make. What is the difference between do and make? You say I do the dishes, but I make the beds. Can I use one for the other? Answer. You use do or make depending on the other words that they are used with. For example, we do the dishes, but we make the bed. Why? There are no special reasons for this idiomatic usages. In general, we use do with different kinds of work. We say do a job, do work, and do homework. In general, we use make to indicate creating or producing something new. There are, however, many exceptions. Refer to page 362 for more information. Learners of all proficiency levels could ask this question. Hot seat question 20. Adverbs of degree word order. Question. Which of these 2 sentences is correct? I like very much tennis or I like tennis very much. Is there any difference in meaning between these 2 sentences? Answer. Only the second sentence is correct. I like tennis very much. In this sentence, very much is an adverb phrase. It tells how much you like tennis. Sentences in English usually follow a subject-verb-object (SVO) order. It is not common to put an adverb between the verb and the subject. In this sentence, the subject is I, the verb is like, and the object is tennis. It is not possible to put an adverb between the verb like and the object tennis. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy and learn. If you like my video, please subscribe.